TR Shoe Custom is a place where you can bring you any type of footwear for customize, recover, or repair. That's the basic idea of the business. At first, we didn't plan to start a business. It was a suggestion that a friend of mine gave us, and I remember the time when he was working this. It's a guy from the States. So he used to work the same stuff. He used to deal with the same customizing work and stuff. And he came to me because he knew that I used to draw before and make design and stuff like that. And he came to me and said, "Hey Chris, why don't you start a business like this? I mean, you got the skill for start it." So yeah, that's how we decided, you know what, we should try to do a couple sneakers, and we get 2 customers, and that's how we start. Time when I start drawing and stuff like that, it was my uncle who taught me how to do this kind of work. Not in shoes though, in books and stuff like that. Do basic drawings like Spider-Man, or you know, those cartoon stuff that you used to like before. But yeah, that's how it started. Long time ago, I wanted to start repairing shoes business or stuff like that. It wasn't like designing or painting on boots or stuff like that. It's just repair or cobbler, stuff like that. Like, yeah. Then when this guy told me that, my brother told me, "Hey, you know what? Why don't you try to join the whole thing? I mean, repairing boots plus customizing." So I said, "All right, let's try it and see." Yeah, I used to work in a factory, boot factory, where we used to do boots or any type of footwear from scratch in Venezuela. People usually think that customizing is just painting on boots or stuff like that, but no, it requires more like that. You gotta know what type of material you're working with, what type of boots you're working with, how to deal with this type of material, because you got different materials, leather, cloth, and a bunch of more materials. Drawing actually is easier when you're accustomed to do it on a book, on a sheet, or probably on a wall or something in a flat surface. But when you turn into doing or drawing on sneakers and so forth, you see there is, for example, this one got different surface, and it's very difficult to get accustomed to that. Do designs that, you know, when you look it from far away, you can see the whole stuff in a however you want it, however the customer want it. So that's the hard part of doing this. One of the hardest part of this business. I used to still working in this place where I used to work, and at the same time I used to work this in the night, like from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. So it wasn't difficult, but it requires a lot of effort. Yeah, because when you come tired from work, and then you got probably 2 or 3 orders, and you gotta do it in one night, is very difficult. Because some design probably take 4 hours, and some design could take days, weeks, months. So yeah, one of the hardest one for me is the fact that you gotta get how to get customers. It wasn't easy for me because I wasn't like accustomed to this type of issues. Because usually when you work for someone, which is what I used to do before, work for some company or some other business, you're never leading the business, and you never see the full view of how to lead a business. But when you start by yourself, a small business like this, you see that there's certain issues that you gotta deal with to overcome or make the business grow up.